Hi, lovely ladies. It's Eva Lee, your online success coach and mentor. Hope you're doing very well. Let me go ahead and share this Facebook Live to my Facebook group. And while I'm sharing it out to my Facebook group, you go ahead and you share it out to your Facebook page as well. So the ladies who are connected to you can actually gain access to these goodies. Hey, Diane, how are you? Okay. So let me share this out to my Facebook group and then we're going to get started. I hope you're doing very well. I hope you had a really amazing Easter weekend. I definitely did. Melinda, how are you? Thank you so much for joining. I want to give you ladies a couple of tips here today that's actually going to help you. Okay. Give me 1 second. Let me just share this out to my group and I'm going to get started with today's message. Joy, good evening. How are you? By the way, if you're watching me live, do let me know. I want to connect with you in real time, okay? And if you're watching the replay at a later time, by all means, do let me know that you're watching it at a later time. And there we go. Okay, good. I just shared this out to my Facebook group. Okay. So today's, oh, by the way, for some of you who don't know me, because I know there's tons of new faces that are connected to me, I'm Eva Lee. I'm an online success coach and mentor. I help Christian female coaches, consultants, service-based entrepreneurs. I help them who believe that they're supposed to have some kind of influence or impact in the online space. I help them to attract high-ticket paying clients in their business with ease and flow, okay? Bree, how are you? All right, so let's talk about it. Today's message is how to stay motivated when nothing is happening in your business. How many of you can honestly say you are experiencing this right now in your business? You feel like you are doing everything that you've been told you're supposed to do. You're doing all the live videos, you're emailing your list, you're showing up to different groups, you're trying to ramp up your visibility. Maybe I don't know, whatever it is that you've been doing webinars, you've been doing master classes, everything. Hey, Quay, you have been doing everything that you know, okay, within your willpower that you're supposed to do. That sounds like a good strategy because you've heard a lot of coaches say you need to do X, Y, Z in your business, right, in order to grow out your business and to grow it out rapidly. Okay, Joy was honest enough and Joy said me. Okay, good. I'm glad that you're honest. Hey, Auntie Mar, how are you? All right, so let's talk about it. So how to stay motivated when nothing is happening in your business. So if you're experiencing, it seems like it's a dry season. It seems like it's like a stalemate. Nothing's really happening. You're doing everything you possibly can. I want to give you 5 tips today, okay? 5 tips to help you stay motivated in your business, okay? Because I want you to know something. Things do break, things do change, and they do get better, okay? And what you're going through, okay, your peers have gone through something similar. I personally have gone through something similar, okay, in my business at some point or another. It does not mean, okay, that you quit. It does not mean that you give up. It does not mean that business was not for you or that specific business, that specific niche is not for you. Maybe there's some adjustments that you need to make. So let's talk about those 5 things, okay? Number 1, please understand, okay, that this is a journey. This is not a race. Let me tell you why I share that with you. I have worked with so many women, okay, who spend 6 months to a year not making any money in their business whatsoever, okay? And then they had this epiphany and then they decided, okay, I'm going to hire a coach. I'm going to get some help for my business. I'm finally going to move my business forward. They hire a coach, okay, and this is what I've experienced with some of my people, and miraculously, okay, they want me or they want our relationship, our collaboration to result in them having 10K months, 20K months in the first week of us working together. Okay, listen, some of my clients, they've gotten results like this within a matter of days. They've gotten results. Hey, Sasha, they have gotten results like this within a matter of days. And then there's some people it takes a couple months, right? Because people process information at different rates. People implement things at different rates. People show up in their business at different times. People step out of their comfort zones, at different times. You can't force people to grow, okay? People grow at different paces in their business. So my whole point to you is cut yourself some slack, okay? There's some things you have learned in the online space, which I'm 100% sure you have not implemented yet, okay? Hey, Chinidu, I hope I did not butcher your name. There's some things you probably have implemented half-heartedly, okay, and have not gotten any results. It does not mean that those systems and those strategies does not work. It just means you have to be more consistent at it. So don't think that just because you applied something once, that's it. You're supposed to automatically get clients. And this is what I share with my clients over and over again. Don't think just because you implement a strategy once that automatically you're supposed to have 10K months, 20K months, or 10K weeks. It doesn't work that way, right? It's owning that strategy. It's owning that system, right? Owning that automation, right? Owning it, okay? And then repeating it over and over again, being consistent. I always say it's not about being consistent. I hate when people say, oh, just show up and be consistent in the online space. I hate those words. Like, don't ever say those words around me. I hate them. Because it's so important that if you're going to show up in the online space, you must have a strategy, right? The strategy and the consistency, that's when it's an explosion in your business. But if you don't have a strategy and you're just showing it willy-nilly, okay, then you're going to constantly see zero results in your business. So please understand, number one, this is a journey. Okay, there is an unfolding that's going to happen. There's some things you need to learn, and there's some things that you need to unlearn. Just like last week, hey, Michelle, I shared with you, very simple. If you want premium, high-ticket paying clients in your business, why are you hanging around people who are selling $27, $47, $97 products and services? Why are you following their business model, right? Why are you shooting yourself in the foot? So that's number one, the journey, okay? Number two, expect challenges. Expect setbacks. Expect surprises, okay? You need to be open to being uncomfortable for quite some time in your business. I'm not talking about the first week. I'm not talking about the second month. I'm not talking about the third month. I'm not talking about the sixth month in. You need to be uncomfortable for quite some time, okay? That should be your new norm. Being uncomfortable in business should be your norm, okay? Don't think it's abnormal when you go months and even years, okay, constantly being stretched, constantly doing things that's going to push you outside of your comfort zone, do things that are unfamiliar to you, do things that are uncomfortable, okay, and things that make you question yourself or make you feel afraid, right? That's when you're doing big things in your business, okay? And that's normal, by the way. So do not think it's abnormal when things go haywire or crazy things happen or you have surprises. I talked about today in my Facebook group, I talked about the loss of my father, right? Because that had came out of nowhere. I was not expecting to lose my father last August, right? I shared a very powerful story with the ladies in my group, and I shared this for a reason, because when my father passed away, one, I wasn't anticipating it. Two, I was supposed to do a live video that day. I could not do the live video because I just knew I was going to cry my eyes out in that live. I still showed up in my business that week. Please understand that I still showed up in my business that week. I didn't make any excuses, right? Because the reality is, I told myself, Eva, if you were working at a 9 to 5, your boss would have given you maybe 1 or 2 days to grieve your father's death, and then that's it. You have to go to work, get there at 9 a.m., still feel all the grief and all the hurt and the anger and whatever the pain that's going on internally, but still show up for your boss, right? So my father passed away. I didn't have a 9 to 5. I was working in my business. So if I'm not going to have excuses for my 9 to 5 boss, then why am I having excuses for my business? My whole point in saying that is that I showed up powerfully anyway in my business, and that very same week that my father passed away, I landed 4 new clients, right? So setbacks, surprises, things will happen in your business. That is normal. That is normal. You have to learn to ride the waves of entrepreneurship and not get upset and not get angry when things don't unfold the way you want them to, okay? You're supposed to have setbacks and challenges. These things are supposed to stretch you and help you to grow and help you to see what you really are, what's really inside of you, right? What you're really made of, and bring out the strengths that are already there, right? So that's number 2. Okay, Michelle said this is true. Being uncomfortable in business is the new norm. Yes, it is, right? I've gotten so used to it. I have so gotten used to it by now. I really have. All right. So this is what I want to share with you about number 2. It's going to mold you. Okay, it's going to shape your character. Here's what I learned about people. We always want the end result. We always want the 10K months. We always want the 20K months, 30K months. We always want the 10K weeks. We always want this amazing stuff, right? But no one wants to go through the process, okay? You have to go through the process. I cannot pull you out of the process. No one in your circle can pull you out of the process. You have to go through the process. You cannot go around the process. You cannot go up. You cannot go down. You must go through the process. It is like what I like to call it's like you're just being refined. You're being refined, and there's some things that God is going to show you about yourself. He needs to build your character, yes, because you need to learn how to treat people nice. You need to have integrity in your dealings with people. You can't lie to people. You can't scam people. You can't be like one of these people you see in the online space with this get-rich kind of scheme. You can't do that kind of stuff, right? You have to have a heart to serve people, right? What else is he going to do? He's going to build your integrity. He's going to give you endurance. You need endurance. You need endurance, darling. You cannot say you want to have a business and then every single hiccup that comes up along the way, you're ready to quit. You're ready to cry your eyes out, and you're ready to go back to a 9 to 5. You need to build some endurance. You need to build some patience, right? How many of you can be honest and say that you don't have patience? How many of you can say that you've maybe the last 6 months, the last year, you've cried your eyes out saying, when are things going to get better, right? Things do get better. Let me tell you that, right? Things do get better, but there's some lessons you need to learn in the process. Learn your lessons. Pass the test. Get with God. Ask Him, what is it that you're missing? Stop going around the mountain. Listen. There's some things that you need to learn because there's some people that you need to be able to access, get to, okay, to bless with your gifts, okay? But you have to be ready. You have to be prepared. You have to be prepared. God's not going to send you out if you're not prepared. You have to be prepared. Perfect example. I told God that I wanted to have speaking engagements. This was the secret prayer of my heart. I wanted to have speaking engagements. I've had so many people say to me, Eva, you should do podcasts. I'm like, no. Like I've had people invite me to podcasts. I've said no. Podcasts is just not my thing as far as me starting my own. I don't want to do it. If someone invites me, wonderful. I will accept your invitation depending on what it is. My secret prayer has been, you know what, God, I actually want to, start doing some speaking engagements. Guess what? Out of nowhere, okay, one of my previous coaches actually reached out to me and asked me, okay, to be a panelist for one of her Blessed and in Business, one of her business meetings that she's having in Chicago next month, right? Never told her I was interested, never told her what this secret prayer of mine was, right? But she contacted me on a Saturday and said, I would like to invite you, I would like for you to be a panelist. She could have invited anyone else that graduated her program. She could have invited anyone before me. She could have invited anyone else after me, but she chose me. Okay? So that just goes to show you. All these live videos I've been doing for the last 2 years, it was not in vain. It definitely was not in vain. Whatever you're doing now, it is preparing you for something greater. Okay? So do not think anything is wasted in the eyes of God. Nothing that you do is wasted in the eyes of God. He's using it. He's refining you to bless you and to prepare you for the next level, okay? So not only that, but this whole entire period, it is, not only is it refining you, but it's making you wiser. You're making some better decisions. Maybe you're learning how to manage your finances better. As an entrepreneur, you better know how to manage your finances appropriately, right? Because as a coach, consultant, service-based entrepreneurs, we don't have consistent paychecks that are coming in every single week, right? You have to learn how to manage your paychecks, not your paychecks, but the income that's coming in. You have to learn how to manage that income that's coming in and be a good steward over it, right? So there's so much that you're going to learn from this journey, but you cannot try to circumvent it. It's not going to work, all right? Number 3 is, let me see if I can read my chicken scratch. Hold on for a moment. Number 3 is a lot of people quit. A lot of people quit. I've heard in the last couple of years that I've been here in the online space. Okay, hold on. Some people made some notes here. Michelle said, hey. Quay said, so true. Sasha said, congrats. Thank you so much, Sasha. Quay said, praise God. And Michelle said, mindset training is the best investment a business owner can absolutely get. Yes, 80% of your business is mindset. 20% of it is the systems and strategies that you're going to learn. So don't quit. So here's number 3. Number 3 is don't quit. Don't quit the process. So many people abort the process because it's hard. Okay? This is what makes you someone who actually has staying power in the online space. And this is what makes you different. This is what makes you successful. You being able to ride the waves of entrepreneurship versus the person who quits and goes back to a 9-to-5. You have a choice, by the way. You have a choice to stay in this entrepreneurial journey, this online space, and continue as a coach, consultant, service-based entrepreneur, or you have a choice to quit and go back to a 9-to-5. Here's the reality, though. Okay, when you quit and you go back to a 9-to-5, unfortunately, you're living out someone else's dream. Okay? Consider yourself very blessed and very fortunate to have an online business. Say that you're an entrepreneur, because not many people get that opportunity, or if they get the opportunity, fear grips them and they never take advantage of it. Okay, that is a blessing. Okay, so consider yourself very blessed to say that you're an entrepreneur and you have an online business. All right. So here was the other thing I wanted to share with you. Quitting must be a non-negotiable. It must be a not quitting must be a non-negotiable. Okay, you cannot quit this journey just because things did not go your way. Have you ever seen one of those graphs in the online space? And I'm sure people post it everywhere on Instagram. You ever seen, like, you know, at the beginning of your entrepreneurial journey, you're so excited, like, yay, hurrah! And then you have this peak, yeah, things are going well. And then you have like this, like you dip. There's like a dip, right? Because things, like you feel like you made a very poor decision, and then it's like, okay, hurrah, things are going great again. And then you dip again, and then you're like, oh my God, I'm going broke. And then there's another high again. You know, you sold out your products and services. Then there's like another low, right? This is what it is. You have to learn how to be even-keeled throughout the whole entire process, okay? So you're not allowed to quit. Quitting has to become a non-negotiable in your business. You cannot quit, all right? So don't shrink when you have challenges in your business. You need to learn how to rise up, okay? And I know some people, they shrink, they get nervous, they're like, oh my God, can I really handle this? Yes, you can handle this. If you were not able to handle this, you would not have been given the opportunity, you would not have been given this platform, you would not have been given, you know, what you have now, okay, in order to do what you need to do in the online space. So Michelle said, I just asked God that question. What do you want me to do? So great to hear you say that. Hey, Michelle, I'm so glad that this is confirmation for you, right? Because this is just God just maybe sharing some things with you that's going to help you to get some clarity. Need to hop off. We'll check out the rest of the replay. Okay, good. Okay, good. Okay, number four. What is your why? What is your why, right? When you feel like you're at your wit's end, when you feel like, okay, I've done everything I possibly can. I've done all the live videos. You know, I've maybe done all the, let's just say you've done all the master classes, you've done all the webinars, you've done all this great and wonderful stuff, right? ask yourself, and you feel like you're not getting the results that you're looking for, it's not going fast enough. That's another thing I hear people talk about. Their business is not going fast enough. It's not growing fast enough, right? So if it's not growing fast enough, okay, what is your why behind all of this? Does that mean a year from now you're going to quit? Are you going to become someone who's faceless, who's nameless? We won't remember you anymore in the online space? Will I still know who you are a year from now? Or will you have quit and gone back to a 9-to-5? So what is your why? Dig deep. Sink in. Dig deep. Ask yourself, what is your why? Why did you start this business? Did you start this business alone because you wanted to make money? Or did you just want to make impact? Impact? Did you want to create some kind of influence? Why did you start your business, right? So for me, I started my business not just that I wanted financial freedom, right? But I wanted freedom with my time. And for the last 3 years, over 3 years, 3.5 years, I've had that freedom where I can just do whatever I want with my day and time. I have not been back at a 9-to-5. It's one of the biggest blessings ever, right? So you have to ask yourself, what is your why? So not just the financial freedom for me, the time freedom as well, right? Being able to control my own day, do whatever I want with my time, but then also being able to give back, right? To help other women, okay, create the Christianpreneurs, gain the impact and the influence that they need in the online space, right? And attract high-ticket paying clients as well. Like I've done it well. I've done it myself in my business, but I want to see other women do the same things. So that's why I do what I do. That's my why, right? Last but not least, if you're not getting anywhere in your business, number 5, if you're not getting anywhere in your business, partner with someone, partner with a coach, partner with a mentor, partner with someone who can help you take your business to the next level. If there's one thing I hate seeing over and over again, it's people who think the whole entire entrepreneurial journey, you think that you're supposed to be an island. You think that this journey you're supposed to be a lone ranger. I don't know who taught you that, but you need to shift your thinking, because who's going to be there to help you brainstorm? Who's going to help you to tell you whether or not your sales page looks right? Who's going to tell you whether or not your marketing is on point or it sucks, right? Who's going to tell you whether or not you're not niche down enough? Who's going to tell you this stuff? Who's going to tell you when you're going the wrong route, right? Who's going to tell you that you need to make some changes in your business? Who's going to tell you this stuff? You have no one looking over your shoulder. You have no one looking onto your business to give you feedback and to give you some kind of direction, right? To help you take the next step in your business. Instead, you're trying to be this lone ranger. You're trying to be the superwoman, right? The superwoman mentality is that mentality that tries to figure out everything, does everything on their own, right? Because maybe you've been taught that way. I've been taught that way all my life, that whatever you want in life, you work hard for. You don't ask anyone for anything. Entrepreneurship will humble you and teach you to ask for help. Don't be the girl, though, who's waiting 6 months to a year later in your business when you're barely making any money and you're getting a sprinkling of clients there, a sprinkle of clients there, and then you're trying to speed up the process by hiring a coach. And this may be you, that girl who's trying to now put the pressure on a coach to help you get clients in a week or a month or 2 months or whatever. It doesn't work that way, right? You spent all those months wasting away trying to figure it out on your own, being superwoman, right? Humble yourself and ask for help. I've had to do it in the very beginning of my business. Actually, after 8 months in my first coaching, in my first business, which I was a Christian counselor, I made $155 in 8 months, right? That's because I refused to ask for help. That was pathetic. So I think about where could I have been in my business had those first 8 months, instead of me trying to figure it out on my own. Hey, Tanya, instead of me trying to figure it out on my own, what if I had asked for help? Where would I have been now in my business, right? Where would you be now in your business had you asked for help a month ago, 3 months ago, the beginning of this year, the end of last year, right? Where would your business have been right now? So that's all I have to share with you, right? I really hope this motivates you and keeps you on track, because you listen, I've heard so many people share this with me, and I want you to understand something. It's a beautiful journey. Your business entrepreneurial journey as a coach, consultant, or service-based entrepreneur, it's a beautiful journey, right? You have to learn to enjoy the journey. You have to learn to ride the waves of entrepreneurship, is what I like to say. But in the process of everything, you need to learn how to ask for help. You need to identify where you are and ask for help. It's called humbling yourself, right? So I'm going to share this with you very quickly. If you're that person in your entrepreneurial journey, you've been in business 6 months or more, you're not getting consistent cash of clients, you're not attracting high ticket paying clients, don't struggle. I posted today, actually, one of my clients, she was trying to figure out her business on her own. She needed a visibility strategy. She contacted me, and boom, 1, 2, 3. I love her, by the way, because she implemented what I shared with her. She implemented the strategies that I shared with her. She got results, and then she landed a client for her high ticket coaching program. It is not as hard as you think. Hard is when you try to figure it out on your own, trying to do it on your own, and then you're not getting any results, but you're spinning your wheels. That's hard. That's difficult, right? You're not called to have a hard business. If your business feels hard, it's probably because you haven't stepped out of your own way. You haven't gotten out of your own way, or you haven't gotten out of your head yet, right? So if you need my support, I'm here to support you in your entrepreneurial journey. There's going to be a link here in the actual comment section for you to hop on a complimentary call with me. If you feel like you're ready to attract high ticket paying clients in your business, I'm here to support you 100% in your entrepreneurial journey. And if you have any questions for me, you're welcome to direct message me. But that's all I have to share with you. I'm going to be going live again Wednesday, 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. It's 8 p.m. Eastern Standard. And by all means, you know where to find me. You can access me, by the way, my Facebook group, okay? I love my Facebook group because the group is growing in leaps and bounds. Not only that, but the ladies, okay, they are getting so much support, okay? They're getting so much accountability. They're growing, okay? They're pushing past their mindset blocks, okay? And one of the things I love about this group is that, you know, there's a sense of sisterhood. There's no competition in that group. We support one another, right? So if you're looking for a group of other Christianpreneurs, if you're a coach, consultant, service-based entrepreneur yourself, and you need that support system, again, you can't do entrepreneurship by yourself, hop on over to my Facebook group. There's a link here in the very top of the video. Click that link. Listen, you must answer the three questions. It's just 3 easy peasy questions. I know there's a lot of you, I'm not going to lie, there's a lot of you that request to be a part of the group, but you must answer the questions because I need to know what's going on in your world, right? For me, relationships are so big. If you're going to come into my world, I at least want to know who you are. I at least want to know what's going on in your business. I at least want to know a little bit about you, right? And then, because it's a mutual exchange, you're going to come in the group, you're going to glean, you're going to learn so much, you're going to build out friendships and relationships with so many people. You might as well let me know who you are, right? And start building that relationship out with me now. So, hopping over to the Facebook group. The link is here also if you want to hop on a complimentary call if you need help moving your business forward and you're serious. If you're tired of seeing your business, getting a sprinkling of clients there, a sprinkle of clients there, now is your time, all right? So, so I'll connect with you very soon. Do let me know if you have any questions, and I'll talk to you ladies on Wednesday, okay? Thank you so much for watching. Bye now.